In the heart of Ondo, nestled between ancient hills and whispering forests, there was a village called Ibooro, famous for one thing: the drums of Elegimare. These were no ordinary drums. They were large, carved from sacred Irako trees, and their rhythms echoed across the land, calling rain when there was drought, bringing peace during conflict, and celebrating births, harvests, and weddings. The drums were the soul of the village, and only the chief drummer, an old man named Baba Oro, could play them. Every morning, before the first cockcrow, Baba Oro would beat them. And when he did, the forest animals danced, the trees swayed, and even babies stopped crying to listen. But one morning, something strange happened. The drums were silent. Not a beat. Not a whisper. Only the chirping of crickets and the uneasy murmurs of confused villagers. At first, they thought Baba Oro had overslept. But when they rushed to his hut near the forest edge, they found the old man sitting beside the drums, his hands trembling, his eyes wide with fear. "Baba Oro! Why are you not playing?" they cried. He looked up slowly and whispered, "The drums refused me. They are angry." The villagers gasped. The drums had refused Baba Oro? That had never happened in all his 70 years. The village chief, a wise woman named Ye Morinkeji, arrived, wrapped in red and white cloth. "Tell us everything," she commanded. Baba Oro sighed. "Last night, I heard a voice from the forest. It was soft but heavy, like thunder wrapped in whispers. It said, 'You have forgotten the old ways. You dance, but you do not honor. You eat, but you do not share. You call for blessings, but your hearts are bitter. Until your spirits are clean, the drums will remain silent.'" The villagers murmured. They remembered. It had been a long time since they offered kola nuts to the ancestors. The sacred river had not seen a calabash of thanks in months. And children now mocked elders instead of greeting them with respect. Panic swept the village. Without the drums, no one could plant, harvest, or marry. Even the sky remained dry and gray. A week passed, and still, silence. Then a small boy named Tund, only 10, stood in the village square with a tiny carved drum he made from old leather and palm wood. "If the big drums won't speak to us, maybe they will hear me." People laughed. But Ye Morinkeji nodded. "Let the child try. He has a clean heart." Tund stepped forward, placed the little drum before the sacred Irako, and whispered, "I'm sorry. I will respect my elders. I will share. I will not lie. Please forgive us." Then he struck the drum. Once. Twice. Boom. A sound echoed from the forest. The wind picked up. The sacred drums in Baba Oro's hut began to hum softly, then louder, until they erupted with a beat that shook the earth. Baba Oro stood up, his strength returned, and began to drum with joy, tears streaming down his face. Rain fell gently. The sun broke through the clouds. Birds sang. And the villagers fell to their knees in gratitude. From that day on, the people of Ibooro never forgot their traditions. They respected the old ways, honored their ancestors, and listened when the earth whispered. Because they knew now. When the drums go silent, the spirits are speaking. Moral: when you forget who you are and where you come from, even the drums will turn their backs on you.